Hi Harleigh.
Hi Malaika.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to Sonder and Salt. It's me this time. It's Malaika. Welcome back to Sonder and Salt, the weekly podcast about the magic of eating. How are you?
I'm good. I'm wondering why I let you do this. Screaming.
Bit of a switch up. As per usual, if you are listening to this podcast and you love it as much as we do, please remember to leave us a review and a rating on Spotify, on Apple. You can leave a written review. Nothing less than 5 stars. Otherwise, it won't work.
Yeah, it will decline.
It will break. So leave us a 5-star review. Really appreciate it. What is your food highlight of the week?
My food highlight of the week this week, I've been out.
Okay.
I've been out.
Wow.
The tables have turned. Because there was a stage when I was coming to this podcast saying, I'm marathon training and all I'm eating is calories and protein. But I've been out, baby. Wow. So, 2 places I want to talk about are Del 74 Tacos, which is on Kingsland Road in Dalston. I went there the other night with my girls, and it was happy hour from 5 till 6:30, so I had to leave work.
Del?
Run, DEL, the number 74.
Okay.
Run there, and they do the order like, you know when you go to a dim sum place and you tick them off the sheet, so they do it like that, and it's like a 2 taco per order thing. They do tostadas, their guac and chips.
What's the happy hour deal?
So the happy hour is that the tacos are £2 each.
Okay.
So you get each order was 2, so basically it's £4 per thing that you order. Okay. When really they're like £7 to £9. Like if you get the pulled pork, the birria are like the most expensive, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you also get margaritas for, I want to say they were £6 instead of $7.50 or some kind of discount that we just got the most out of quickly. But the tacos were really, really good. The pork one, obviously, pork is my middle name. That's all I know. It was really good. The chicken was really good. The guac was amazing. We had 2 portions of guac and chips, one at the start, one at the end.
Was it chunky guac?
Chunky guac, not too oniony.
Did it have tomatoes in it? No?
I don't think so.
I like a bit of tomato.
Maybe
I don't think that's like traditional.
You know what? I think the guac might be the only thing I have a picture of, because the way we descended on this plate, there was nothing left. I
like a chunky guac, not too chunky. Like I still like it to have some kind of puree texture, but I like it textured. I like a bit of tomato in it, some coriander. It's coriander, a little bit of
cilantro,
cilantro, a little bit of that. I do like that. I love guacamole, but the avocado. How much avocado can one person eat?
Oh, plenty.
Yeah, like
so
I love guacamole.
I forget when I'm eating guacamole that this is like avocado. Fat.
Yeah,
I'm eating a bowl of fat, delicious fat.
Yeah,
but we got the
fresh
spicy
chips.
Yeah, we got the spicy margaritas. We got the they do lime, cucumber, and watermelon.
Okay.
It was really good there, and I actually had tacos that were not as nice. I don't actually remember the name of the place, but it was just like a food vendor in... Do you know they've opened these like market halls? Yeah. There's one at Canary Wharf, but they've opened one at Vauxhall.
Yeah, I saw the one in Canary Wharf.
Yeah, so like it's called market halls, but I don't know the names of the brands in them. So the one in Vauxhall has got, I think, Rudy's in it. That's the only one that stood out to me as a brand that I knew. But the taco place in there was aight.
Yeah.
It was aight.
London is not the place for Mexican food. Was it you I was talking to about this
Probably.
the other day? Yeah, London is not the place for Mexican food. We were supposed to go to Decimo.
You and I.
Yeah, for our Q1 dinner, but they're not open on a Monday. But Decimo, the food in Decimo, I love it.
Yeah.
But London generally for Mexican food, it
not the one.
Yeah, it's not it.
The other place I went to and also ate and drank slightly excessively was Wingman's. I don't know if it's like Wingman's or Wingman's.
Wingman's. I think it's Wingman's.
I would say Wingman's as well.
Yeah.
For the bottomless brunch, which is 90 minutes, £40 per person of unlimited chicken wings.
Flavours? What flavours?
8 flavours.
Okay, so it's not... Because some places just do like unlimited buffalo.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So the catch is that it's unlimited either the cocktail of the day, Aperol Spritz, Prosecco, or beer. So the limitation is the cocktail, which I don't really mind because often I haven't been to many bottomless brunches, but I've been to the kind of bottomless brunches where you just have to order 2 drinks at a time. Yeah. And just keep it coming. Whereas at least this way, because they're only making one, as soon as they see your glass is empty, they just bring you another one.
Yeah, that's what
they're not like waiting for you to order and stuff.
Yeah, it's annoying. When I've done like bottomless brunches that are cocktail based, it's hard to get the full experience or like the full value of the experience.
Because it takes a while.
And then they're making it crushed ice, this and that, and it's like, I've just waited 20 minutes for my next cocktail.
Yeah,
I'm running out of time.
The woman in there that was serving us was on job. She just kept looking at me, seeing the glass was empty and being like, yeah, got you. I didn't take a picture of the full menu, but I did take a picture of the little section of the ones that I got, which were the Szechuan, as in like not Szechuan, but Szechuan.
Okay.
Like the one.
Okay, right.
The Szechuan.
Okay.
Which was dry fried wings seasoned with Szechuan, peppercorn salt, ginger, spring onion, red chili, and lime.
That sounds lovely.
They were so good. I had a portion of those, and then I also had a portion of the Bangkok, COQ.
Yeah.
A Thai infusion of sriracha, honey and lime, topped with Kewpie mayo, toasted sesame, pickled cucumber, and crispy onion.
Sounds nice, but probably not, I'd probably go for it a bit later on.
Yeah, a bit later on. The other one that's in this picture is I heard that they were not going to be that good. Jamaican me crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
They weren't that good?
Well, I didn't get them, but
okay.
I was told not to get them.
Oh, right, okay.
Carnival inspired.
Okay.
Scotch bonnet base with spring onion, red chili, ginger, coriander, cress, and lime.
Okay.
Jamaican me
Scotch
crazy.
bonnet base. Oh, that's the Jamaican
Yeah, the sauce. But like...
It's kind of sounded like a Jamaican buffalo type of... It sounds quite spicy.
It's giving racism to me, but...
Wow, right.
Yeah. Also got a portion of fries, but only ate about half of them because I was chowing down on portions of chicken wings. But really enjoyable time.
Would recommend?
Definitely would recommend.
Okay, cool.
I will put this on the Instagram, but that's the Szechuan
It looks
ones.
good.
Really good.
It sounds like salt and pepper, basically.
Yeah, basically.
And I love a salt and
chili,
chicken
basically.
Wing, yeah.
So good. I don't know if you can check what the cocktail is at before you get there, because I tried to look and I didn't see it. So I had Cuba Libre that day, which I thought that would have done you in, because you don't really drink Coke like that.
Not really, but I do like a Kalimoto, which is Coke and red wine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just Coke and red wine. It's one of the best drinks. I love it.
Really? I've never heard of this.
I love it. If you're not following me on Instagram, I did share it on my Instagram once. Yeah, I had a work conference and they had like bottles of red wine and they had bottles of Coke, and I don't like Coke, but Coke with red wine, fantastic. Love it. With a little bit of lime juice on ice, fantastic. Love it.
Okay, well maybe there's a cocktail there for everyone, but those are my highlights of the week. What were yours?
So I haven't been as active as I was previously, kind of cooled down on the outings.
The tables have turned.
I've got a couple of things planned this weekend, so don't worry, I'll be back. But my food highlight is another product. I think it was a product last week. Another product that I tried. If you have been listening to this podcast, are you new here?
Are you new here?
If you're not new here, and you're not new on my Instagram, then you will know that I love my meaty tinned tomato products. The finely chopped tin tomatoes, I absolutely love them. They actually have like tinned baby plum tomatoes as well, which I quite like. Yeah, so I tried their pizza sauce. They have a tinned pizza sauce, and basically I was craving a margarita flatbread. It was just on my mind. But I don't like when I'm watching like TikTok or Instagram and people are making these like pizza style flatbreads with tomato puree.
Right.
I just think this is dead. Yeah, this is dead. I know it's dead because it's just tomato puree. Pizza sauce is like cooked down. It's got herbs in it, a bit of onion.
It's smooth.
Yeah, and it's got flavour. Because my favourite kind of pizza is a margarita pizza.
Boring.
It's not about you.
Boring.
It's not about you. I love a margarita pizza. I love a margarita. I could just eat that every single time. So I was craving a margarita flatbread. Yeah, well, listen. That's not the point, is it? And sometimes...
If I was risking it all for a gluten bomb, I'd have more than margarita on it.
No, a margarita pizza. I love it. That's what I'm going to order. So I was craving a margarita flatbread. Right. Because obviously, gluten-free pizza is basically like a flatbread to me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's basically like a flatbread. So I bought the another product that I know, or brand that I've mentioned before. You guys should know this. Shah, gluten-free products.
Yep.
They have these foldable flatbreads. So I bought one of their flatbreads. I bought the Muti pizza sauce, which... I don't even actually think it's that easy to find because my mum tried to find it in her local Sainsbury's.
Did you get it by chance?
No, I googled.
Oh, you sorted it out.
And I knew that they stock it at Sainsbury's, but probably not every single one. My local Sainsbury's is like a mega store. They have almost everything in there. So
you do have a good Sainsbury's. Actually.
Yeah, it's a good Sainsbury's.
It's a big Sainsbury's.
Pizza sauce, some fresh mozzarella, and I used pesto because I didn't want to buy the basil, and I'm not going to use it all up. And I actually like margarita style pizza with pesto
I
on it.
love pesto on my pizza.
Yeah, I love it. So a couple of blobs of pesto. I had that like 3 days in a row. I loved it.
Did you? I
literally,
just saw it once.
Yeah, no, 3 days in a row. I loved it. I had it for dinner. I had it for lunch. I had it as a snack. I made it for others. Like, I was just obsessed with it. Really nice. Just, and then a bit of cracked black pepper on top.
Oh yeah.
And some
Not
flake
coarse.
salt. Nope. Cracked black pepper and some flake salt. But the pizza sauce is a good pizza sauce. If you want to make a homemade pizza, I would get that pizza sauce. It's quite a lot in the tin, so what I've had to do is like put half into a jar, half into the freezer.
Yeah.
But it's got a really nice flavour. I actually just tasted it out of the can with a small spoon, and it tasted like a good tomato sauce. So that margarita flatbread was really flavoursome because the pizza sauce was really nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
You just reminded me I've got passata in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because I bought, you know, what's the black brand?
Napolina.
Yeah, so they sell their passata in a big glass bottle.
Yeah.
So I only used half, and I've just remembered now I've got another half of it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Might have to.
And that's now that you mentioned passata. Some people also use passata as a pizza base, and it's not the same.
It's too rich.
It's not balanced enough.
No.
Yeah.
Because the reason I bought the passata is when I make my amatriciana.
Oh yes.
But I usually buy, you know, when you can buy them in like a square carton.
Square carton, yeah.
Then that's just one portion. But I bought the glass bottle for whichever reason, and I have to salt and sweet that to balance out the acidity of the tomato and to season it. And so I can't imagine just putting that straight on a pizza base.
I see people do all the time.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
If you like it, we love it.
Yeah, but me team tomato products, they are more expensive, and I know we're in a crisis.
Trust me.
But for me, it's one of those things that I'm just going to invest in it because it gives me so much joy when I use those tomato products. I really enjoy them. So that is my highlight. What are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today?
One of our shared loves. There's a few things that we don't agree on, and there's some things that we do. And today's topic is one establishment that we both have a love for.
But I think a lot of you guys have a love for.
Yes, a British staple.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the best things to come out of this country.
Mr. Marks.
Marks and Spencer's.
Mr. Spencer's.
Yeah, Marks and Spencer's. I love Marks and Spencer's. So what do you call it? Marks and Spencer's, what do you call it?
I feel like it's rebranded itself to want to be called M&S.
Yeah.
But I probably... Marks's. I feel like I call it Marks's.
I call it Marks and Sparks.
Yeah, like, that's not unfamiliar to me. I feel like my mum would say Marks and Sparks.
My mum used to say Marks and Sparks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I say Marks and Sparks.
It depends who I'm talking to as well, because I think branding-wise these days, if in my head, if I can see it, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to M&S. Like, oh, I'm just going there to M&S.
Yeah.
But if someone says, oh, where's that from? I'll probably be like, oh, it's Marks and Spencer's. Like,
do you know what? We should probably backtrack a little bit because we've got so many international listeners.
Yeah, true. What is Marks and Spencer's?
Yeah, what is Marks and Spencer's?
What is M&S?
And why do we love it?
Why do we love it?
So, let's see. So, Marks and Spencer's is a British classic retailer. Mm-hmm. They've actually been around since 1884. Founded by Michael Marks and Thomas Spencer in Leeds.
Okay.
So they currently have 959 stores across the UK, including 615 that only sell food products.
Right.
And through its television advertising, asserts the exclusive nature and luxury of its food and beverages. They actually also have a joint venture at the moment with Ocado. Ocado used to be partnered up with Waitrose, but M&S took over. So, yeah. M&S started out, I think, as a bazaar. It says they were selling knick-and-knacks, bric-a-brac, bits and bobs. Then at one point they were known as like a clothing retailer.
Right, yeah.
For quality and that kind of stuff. But that started to decline and they've focused on their food because M&S Food consistently...
They should have done that from the start.
Yeah, top tier. So the M&S, the 615 food only retail formats.
Yeah, it must be like Simply Food and...
Simply Food and the food hall, M&S Food Hall.
Yeah.
Those are some of my favourite places to be.
So that's just a little bit of what is M&S. Oh, now I'm saying M&S.
Yeah.
I think I'm an M&S babe.
I say M&S.
But I kind of always been because I feel like that rebrand of theirs is pretty new.
I say I'm an M&S babe, but then if I say I'm going to Marks and Sparks.
I will say my history with M&S has been that I definitely knew of it in my brain as a clothing place.
Yeah.
Because I used to get my school shirts from there.
Yes.
And it was right by my school.
Underwear as well. Bras at one point. Yeah.
I mean, a bit younger than bras. I was buying school shirts before I was buying bras.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as you grow up, like, all of that, the staples
offering,
and the things that you need like to last.
Yeah. In the town centre where my school was, in Ilford, if anyone's from Ilford, the way that the shopping centre was, it used to be the Mall. It was called the Exchange.
Yeah.
But the brand of it was like the Mall at one point, and now I think it's like Into. You know, like different shopping centres take over.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like double-sided.
Okay.
So you can come in from various exits, but the thing is that when you were on the certain floor, there was M&S to the left and M&S to the right. And
like a double entrance.
But it was like basically the shopping centre had a core and it had two sides of retail.
Yeah.
But M&S was across both sides on one particular floor. So on the left was like women's, kids, home, and then the right was men's, and then you would go downstairs and underneath men's was the food, and then underneath women's and stuff was I think home. So it was the biggest retailer in that little section of the mall. It wasn't the big department store, because it is a department store, or is it not?
I think it kind of is, but not really, because it doesn't necessarily do like electronics and that kind of stuff.
Well, it doesn't sell anyone else's stuff.
Yeah,
It's
they sell
brand.
their own stuff. So are they a department store?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, not necessarily.
So the big department store was BHS growing up, like
they've
near
gone
the
into
M&S.
liquidation.
They went a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then it was like Debenhams and stuff like that. But M&S has been like a staple, I think, in all the all the shopping centres I've experienced growing up.
Yeah, there's always an M&S.
Always an M&S. Like it's not town. It's not tan.
Yeah,
there's not an M&S in there. But
that's when I knew Wood Green was on the way out, because Wood Green M&S shut down. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. And that was the M&S that I grew up going to. Yeah, and I used to love that M&S. You'd go in to get your clothing, bits and bobs, and then the food hall would be at the back.
So have you been shopping there? Like, have you or your family been M&S shoppers from day one?
My mum has been an M&S shopper from day one. There'd be little things that I can't quite remember what she'd pick up, but we would always go and browse. She would get probably like condiments, mince pies. There's always like certain things like Christmas.
Bits.
Yeah, chocolates, biscuits from M&S. Couple of drinks she would get. Sometimes she would get the bread. But she always shopped in M&S. It was a thing to go and check out M&S. And then one thing that she used to like get in as well was the like antipasti, like salad pots.
Right. Yep. Three for five. £5 used to be like £3 for £8 now.
Yeah, but those little salad pots. And the other way we really used to engage with M&S was at the train station. So my family are from Wolverhampton. I spent up until probably about 14. I would spend
up and down.
So many weekends on the train to Wolverhampton, and in Euston Station they had an M&S, and I would get the prawn cocktail sandwich. I used to love it, or the Mexican 3-bean wrap, because I was a vegetarian for a while. And this is when it used to be like chock-a-block with like beans and shit, and it was like really chunky. It was beautiful. But yeah, I loved M&S.
My memories of going into that M&S after school were either with one of my parents to grab a new school shirt, or with my grandma to go in the food hall bit.
Yeah.
And after school, depending on what we were doing, often we would be running off to take me to church or something. Like she would be going somewhere that I just had to go. And the thing is, I would pick up meal deals. She'd be like, go and get a meal deal because we're going somewhere. Like, you're going to be out of the house now until 7 o'clock. And I remember going to get the meal deals there, and I would always get the chicken and stuffing sandwich.
Oh, really?
Chicken and stuffing sandwich, or chicken and sweet corn.
Oh, okay.
I have not had a chicken and sweet corn sandwich maybe in like 15 years.
Prawn mayo, babe. I used to love a prawn mayo.
I'm not a mayo gal, but someone didn't tell me that the chicken and sweet corn was full of mayo.
That's how I don't believe you sometimes. I don't like custard, but I do like the taste of custard.
Whatever. No one
don't like mayo, but I love a chicken and mayo, chicken mayo and sweet corn.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And I used to get the barbecue or whatever, honey barbecue crisps in that little meal deal thing, and some kind of juice box.
Yeah.
Was the meal deal that I used to get. And I went in there, we'll talk about that in a second, but I saw how the meal deal is structured now, and they have like Percy Pig juice.
Yeah,
and all this kind of stuff, which is like products for kids. I don't think there was really like a meal deal option for children.
No, it wasn't. It was very grown.
Yeah, when I was doing it. So maybe I would get like a bottle. I would get the bottle of lemon and lime sparkling water.
Yes.
That's what I would get. Sandwich
I'd get the lemonade.
Oh, I'd get the sparkling, the flavoured sparkling water.
Yeah.
And that would be my little meal deal, and I would have that maybe not even once a week. I don't know, maybe once every couple of weeks when we had to go and do that particular thing after school. So we both still shop there, and now as independent grown-ass ladies, we can go there and have some of the finer things that I can imagine we were not allowed to have or touch when we were younger. I feel like M&S has always had that standard of, maybe the M&S mince pies are the ones that are staying till Christmas Day, but you can eat the Tesco ones in the meantime.
Yeah, the good stuff.
Like, the good stuff, the finer things in life. So we did a bit of homework for this episode, and we went to M&S.
Yes. Any excuse?
Any excuse, to be honest. Individually, but just to check what's going on. It's at the point of recording this, it's within the Easter time of like products being on the shelves and stuff. So there's a lot of that in the store. Yeah. We are, of course, now still shopping at M&S.
Yeah, for
as independent women with our own budgets and schemes and touching the finer things in life that we potentially were not allowed to touch at younger ages. And for the sake of this episode, we went there. We went to M&S. Picked out some of our faves, just interesting things that we saw, and we're going to talk about that basically in the rest of the episode. So, how often are you actually shopping at M&S?
Not that often, because I don't. So I know obviously we're in a cost of living crisis.
Oh, you do know that.
I do know, yeah. And people have said that Marks and Spencer's pricing at the moment on their remarkable stuff, I think a lot, which is like their core range, is comparable to that of Aldi, Lidl.
Their grocery offering, not their like
artisan products and stuff. For me, it's not convenient for me to do all of my shopping at M&S. So I tend to go in for very specific things that I can only get from M&S. Yeah.
Okay. So, my habits are, it's a treat to me. The whole experience is a treat to me.
Yeah.
I will have it as a treat probably, I don't want to say every week, maybe every other week, because it's in town. Yeah. It's like, if I go to town, I'll be like, let me just go into M&S and pick up whatever.
Yeah.
Or
I get my mangoes from Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, of course you do. Or I'll make a thing of it. So say, for example, if I've run out of food and I'm not going to do big groceries for a couple of days, I'll go to M&S just to get dinner for tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
pick up something.
Pick up the ready meal, like one of their fancy ready meals or their dine-in things, or the 3 for £5 nibbles or whatever. But knowing that it's very short-term shopping, I can't go to M&S and do up shopping.
Yeah. Why? Is that because of the price, or you just don't?
Because of the price.
Oh, okay.
I would love to. If when I grow up, I'm gonna shop in M&S just because I can. I'm also gonna shop in. I'm also gonna shop in Anthropology just because I can.
Yeah, facts. That's on my list.
And John Lewis just because I can. Like, I shop in John Lewis now because of quality, but you know, especially when I moved out and stuff, it was mainly IKEA. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna shop. John Lewis is gonna be, when I grow up, it's gonna be my bottom level. Is gonna be bare minimum John Lewis shopper,
right, okay.
Bare minimum M&S shopper, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I didn't grow up here. So, yeah, some of the things that I saw in there.
Is it some of your faves? Things that you bought before, or just
let's do faves.
Okay.
So some of my faves, as we've discussed before, are the Scottish all butter toffee and pecan shortbread rounds.
Yes, you mentioned those.
They are the greatest.
I'm still to try them.
I don't know the gluten.
Are they here?
In this house?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna taste one.
They can't. They come and go.
Okay.
They come, they go.
Okay.
That's how it works. And I the first couple of times I even had them, I made the mistake of opening them while I was still out.
Right.
And I looked like a nutter, because you know when you put the thing back in the bag that you've got under groceries, and your hand is just digging around, just give me another one, scoffing it in my mouth. So that's an absolute favourite of mine from M&S. And another thing that I actually discovered, because I used to have a market store on Romford Market, and there's an M&S in Romford. So I can't remember why. I think I might have sent someone who had more money than me to get me something for lunch, and they came back with this little bottle of Pink Lady apple juice.
Yes.
Like the little one.
Yeah.
But I've now discovered that they sell it in like big like fridge size one.
Banging.
Dangerous.
Do you know Marks and Spencer's apple juice, and also the Pink Lady apple juice from Waitrose? I think Pink Lady apple juice generally is it's like, so if I'm gonna have apple juice, that's what it needs.
And
to
I don't
be.
like Pink Lady apples.
I don't like pink. I find them too tart. But as a juice,
and too soft.
Fantastic.
They're not crunchy enough.
Yeah, I just don't eat them.
But
the tartness just kills me. God. But the juice, banging. Maybe that's what they were designed for. Literally.
And then I'll say my third fave that I probably that picking it up for a quickie is that they do the wood-fired pizzas, but they do them for one person.
I think that's
they
so
do
cute.
Like long, slim ones. They obviously also do like more family-sized ones, but they do long, slim ones. We do, by the way, have pictures and videos of all the things we're talking about. So just our titles might be off a bit, but we'll show everything on our stories this week. The wood-fired pizza, my favourite is the ultra-thin salami one, because pork.
Of course.
And yeah, I love those things.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a couple of faves.
Go on. I've got a couple more, but go on.
Yeah. The selection seems to have dwindled quite a bit, but Marks and Spencer's pre-cut fruit. A lot of people have a thing about pre-cut fruit.
Yeah.
Fruit. Yeah. Me personally, I don't eat fruit on the bone. I just don't like fruit on the bone. I don't eat fruit on the bone. If I'm going to have fruit, it has to be cut up. If I'm having oranges, it has to be skinned and sliced. That's just how it is.
But as in, you will do it?
Well, I will do it, or I'll buy pre-cut fruit. If I go to my parents' house, they will give me fruit and they will always cut it up for me. They know I don't eat boned fruit. So if I have mango, I like to buy the pre-cut ones, the pre-cut selection personally. And the Marks and Spencer's mango is consistent.
But you know it's less value for money.
It doesn't matter. There's something psychologically in my brain that, especially when I want mango, I want it now. So deboning it is just not an option for me.
Stop it.
It's not an option for me.
Filleting it?
Time. Yeah, I just don't. I like the pre-cut fruit, and I tend to buy it. So the mango, pre-cut mango, and I used to get the pre-cut oranges. When I was working...
Never seen a pre-cut orange in my life.
Yeah, from Marks and Spencer's, banging. When I was working in Windsor, I worked in Windsor, that was a 2-hour commute.
Yeah, it's a long journey.
I think it's through, it's not
Paddington.
Paddington, yeah. There's a Marks and Spencer's there.
Great Western.
Every morning,
yeah.
I was buying £5 worth of pre-cut fruit. If anybody followed me on Twitter, it was becoming a thing because it was stressing me out, this obsession that I had with buying the pre-cut fruit from Marks and Spencer's. Absolutely loved it. And the quality of the fruit is 10 out of 10. It's very rare that you get like overripe mango or and usually it's because it's probably nearing the end of its shelf life and they need to take it off. So love that.
Go on.
Another thing that I love is the M&S bakery. Love the M&S bakery. The almond croissant. When I worked in Windsor, my commute started early, so I was getting the croissants that hadn't even cooled yet. Yeah. And the almond croissant from M&S, with the little crispy, I think it might be like some kind of...
It's flaked almonds?
No, there's it's like crunchy bits. I think it's like when you mix like sugar with maybe like almond paste or something. It's not flakes, but
I
it's
haven't had it.
Little crystallized bits on top, and it's almost like a turnover style. So it's where it's like in a square, and then it's got they fold it in, so you've got 2 triangles.
Yeah. Pratt have a croissant like that. Their vegan croissant is that shape.
It's not a traditional croissant shape. It's croissant pastry, and then it's like folded in, almost as if you had like a bacon and cheese turnover.
Do you have a picture of the one that you ate yesterday?
He told you I ate one yesterday. Oh yeah, I told you, didn't I? I do have a picture of the one that I ate yesterday. Why, do you want me to show it to the camera?
I want to see it right now.
You want to see it? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I forgot that I took that. So you can see there that it's pointed at the ends and it's like folded over.
I want to see the
crispy bits.
Things are.
I don't think it's bits of almond.
They're like caramelized.
Yes, exactly.
It's caramelized nuts, I think.
Maybe it's caramelized nuts.
I
know there's like some kind of caramelization.
Yeah.
I absolutely love, like a streusel. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
It's a pastry rather than a croissant. Like, it's not a croissant.
This is a croissant pastry.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a croissant. Croissant pastry is puff pastry.
It's an almond croissant.
Okay, well, number one, croissant pastry is not croissant pastry, it's puff pastry.
Well,
has Holly taught you nothing?
It's a croissant.
Okay.
It's an almond. They call it the almond croissant. The almond whatever from Marks and Spencer's. The Yum Yums. I used to love the Yum Yums and their little Yum Yum donuts. Oh, don't get me. And the thing is, do you know what kills me?
Deadly.
They're not gluten free.
Of course they're not gluten free.
But they're fantastic. They are fantastic.
To cut you before you move on, my favourite M&S bakery product is the, what do they even call it? The chocolate twist with the custard.
So
that thing there.
So what
and
are
the palmiers?
These are, I guess they're pastries, aren't they? It's a pastry selection.
Yeah,
it's a pastry.
But the palmiers as well.
Yeah. M&S bakery. Oh my gosh, how could I forget the white chocolate chip cookie? I was obsessed. I was buying that when I worked in. I've had a few jobs. When I worked in Welwyn Garden City.
Oh my god.
I know.
You've been on every train.
I used to drive, and then I didn't have a car anymore.
There wasn't an MS in the car, was there?
It was even the worst thing for me. There was a Marks and Spencer's in the train station. And I would get the white chocolate. Again, my commute started early. So when I'd get to like the station, the cookies were inside the bag and they were still
steaming.
Warm. Oh my goodness. The M&S white chocolate chip cookies, banging. 10 out of 10. I loved it. In fact, I need it. I love them. No, I love them. So the M&S bakery has me in a chokehold.
Yeah,
so that's
quite a lot of faves there.
Do you know what? On a side note, this is actually why I don't really go to M&S. It's not because it's not cost effective, etc. It's because
I am out of control.
I cannot. Me. Yeah, I cannot be in there all the problem. Time. See, I'm not paying. I'm not going to be one of those people that are buying remarkable stuff. I'm buying M&S collection.
Yeah,
I'm buying
black
all the
packaging.
fancy, the fancy bits with the gold, gold leaf label. Yeah, so I can't. I literally cannot, for the sake of my mental health. I cannot be in Marks and Spencer all the time. So, bakery had me at the throat. Absolutely loved it. The fruits, and then the last thing that I really love is M&S crisps. I said on Twitter. And I had to eat my words because there were a couple of those Walker's crisps that I do like. The hot
what did you say?
The hot chicken wing.
What did you say?
I said that I don't need to be eating Walker's crisps.
Oh,
I need to be eating the M&S crisps or like
M&S
Tyrrells. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the truffle and olive oil crisps from Marks and Spencer's, absolutely love. The thing is with them, the flavour is powerful. Like it's actually flavoured. So I can only eat small amounts at a time.
Yeah.
But it is a flavour bomb.
Those truffle ones, you know the ones that come in the white packet that everyone loves, the proper Italian ones.
Yes.
Similar vibe. Like when they're actually really good, you can't eat that much truffle.
That much truffle in one go. Like it literally will stain your mouth. I had so many one day, then I attempted to brush my teeth and it wasn't cutting through. No. It didn't matter how many times I scraped my tongue, I couldn't get that flavour out of my mouth. But I loved that one, and I also love, I don't think they're around all year round, it's the jalapeno and manchego cheese ones. I don't see, they're not around all the time. Even when I popped in yesterday, they weren't on the shelves. I think there might be like a Christmas special. Yeah,
there's a Christmas special that I really loved, which sounds bizarre, but they were like Prosecco.
I remember you said,
and they had like that kind of popping candy-ish. Yeah. Not sweetness, but that citric kind of flavour, but they were a Christmas special.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the crisps, M&S crisps. So the fruit, the bakery, and the crisps, I'd say are like my top 3. There's loads of stuff that I love from M&S.
Well, we can do a couple more, because I've got a crisp of sorts. So I love the crisps that are not crisps. So the one I've got is the mango chutney flavoured mini poppadoms. Okay. So I eat them like crisps. Well, they are like crisps. They are kind of like crisps, But they only come in the big bag, which again is part of the problem, because I'ma eat it.
Yeah.
I'ma eat it.
Yeah.
And I love those. And those are such a good train snack as well. They are such a good train snack. Oh my God.
What's a train snack?
Like, I might have a table, I might not.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I need it to be able to be eaten off my actual lap, because we just can't decide what's going on. I can balance like a sandwich and a bag of crisps.
Okay.
But I don't want to get like the deli things, because you know you've got to peel back the lids. Exactly. And how am I going to balance that?
Spoon
could have oil in them. I like getting the what are they called? The vine wrapped rice bundles. The Greek thing.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
those things. But hard to eat on the train.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd want to, but I can't. Those are great. What else you got?
I've got on here anything. If I'm being honest, anything that says M&S collection on the front of it is a bit of me.
So the mini pizzas, I don't know, because they're just
you
black.
just asked me what else. Oh, you're showing me.
But they're just mini black. They're black, but they don't say M&S collection.
No, I think it might be slightly different. M&S collection tends to be ingredient focused. So the one thing I picked up the other day was their orange and cinnamon honey. They've got a really good honey selection.
Oh, yeah,
I went through a honey obsession, and then I had to park it off because I got a personal trainer and he told me to cut down on the amount of honey I'm consuming. So I was having it with granola every single day. But their honey selection, they've got orange blossom, they've got manuka, Zambian, turmeric and ginger, acai and truffle, and I love truffle honey.
I did notice they had that.
Yeah,
actually.
Orange and cinnamon, and like this Welsh crunchy heather honey. But I love the honey selection. Sorry, go on.
Let's go one for one.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with the burrata.
Okay, I don't like burrata.
You don't like burrata.
Yeah.
So it's not. So there are. M&S sells M&S.
Yeah.
But over recent years, it does stock some brands.
Very specific. Very selective.
Very specific. I think for a while before they had their own brands of dairy-free products, they were stocking things like Outpro because they needed an offering, but obviously they didn't have their own. But now they have their own, so they don't really do that anymore. Within the household, I noticed that they had a few
method.
Bougie, but non-M&S branded thing. And this, the Italian burrata is made by the Deliziosa Creamery, but then in the very small print it says like specially selected. In the very small print, it says specially selected for Marks and Spencer. So I'm assuming that's like a exclusive.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
Really?
So good.
Okay. I'm not really a burrata babe.
No.
But what I do like from M&S is their picnic selection, or like their antipasti kind of selection. So I love the hummus. They do a good hummus. And they also have this Mexican layered dip. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's got like guacamole, it's got salsa, it's got cheese, and it's like maybe you won't like it, but if you have it with tortilla chips, it is nice. Like it's actually it's a nice little snack. I love to have a picnic. I can't wait until summer comes and we can talk about picnics. But whenever I have a picnic, I'm off to M&S.
Off to M&S.
Yeah, I'm off to M&S.
You say that. By the time our summer comes around, are we going to be able to afford to do that? Because usually I'll go in there. Like, that's my offering. When I go to the picnics, especially with my family, and it's like bring a dish. I know people turn up with fried chicken and stuff that they made from home, but I'm just not, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just not. So I'll stop at M&S on the way to the station or at the station and pick up, I don't know, £15 worth of those bundles. So maybe I'll have like 9 things.
Yeah.
I think those days are over.
Well, let's see.
I think it's 3 for £8.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So it's only going to be 6.
It's only going to be six of my bundles. But I do love that. The thing that I love in those is the lamb pastries. There's 4 in a packet and they're triangular. They're almost like little samosas.
Okay.
Just banging.
So are they not samosas if they're lamb wrapped in triangles?
In my world, they're samosas, but I think M&S has to not call things.
Oh, they have to be careful.
Yeah, I think they're just called lamb pastries.
Okay.
Keema lamb pastries, something like that.
Okay.
They're good.
Yeah. Okay. Should I do another one, or you got one?
I got one. Okay. While I was in the dairy aisle, I managed to spot something that sounds like a bit of me that I've never had before, and I didn't even know that they did this because we were talking about compound butter not that long ago, and M&S sell a maple Somerset butter and maple syrup butter. So it's a compound butter.
Cinnamon in it.
I didn't actually take a picture of the ingredient side.
Oh, okay.
But it says perfect with pancakes, on bacon or roasted root veg.
Of course, bacon. Of course. Oh, roasted root veg. That does sound
in like
good.
a maple butter because that's how I'll do my carrots anyway. But I wouldn't do butter. I would do olive oil and syrup. So maybe this is just like This sounds like a bit of me. And they had 2 other flavors as well, but they were non-branded. I'm sorry, they were branded non-M&S.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Do you know what I love? The mashed potatoes, the pre-made mashed potatoes from M&S.
Really?
Yes, I think it's like, did they use the word like ultimate mashed potato or something like that? I know there was the mac and cheese was going around at one point.
Mrs. Wardrobe was
selling
off that mac and cheese.
I didn't try the mac and cheese because I was trying to take my gluten knife properly. But the mashed potato, it's a good mashed potato. I generally do enjoy M&S like ready meals, their pasta dishes. I used to when I was being healthy, they'd have like salmon with potato and broccoli meal.
Oh, like a deal, right?
Yeah, that kind of thing. I like, if I'm going to have a ready meal, I think we've said this before.
Yeah.
It's going to be an M&S ready meal if I'm going to have a ready meal. But the mashed potatoes, the ultimate mashed potatoes, I really love them. I don't buy them very often. And they're quite simple. I don't know what's in them, but it doesn't taste like it's filled with too much cream. It's got a nice firm consistency. They're really good. I like the mashed potatoes.
We spoke about M&S a lot when we were discussing the dine-in for twos. I think that's what we were talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah. So if you haven't listened to that, was the Food Love Languages?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, on the Valentine's Day ones, Food Love Languages. If you haven't listened to that episode and don't know what we're talking about, I think that is the episode we were referring to the dine-in menus that they have around that time. Another thing that I love, and another thing that we need to talk about is how M&S actually position their food and how they describe it. So this is a quiche Lorraine,
which is what is?
It's Peppa Pig, all right. It's pork, but it's just a quiche with bits of ham in it.
Isn't it got ham and cheese? Yeah,
ham and cheese quiche. Yeah. But like ham and cheese quiche is what it really is. Let's see how M&S want to describe it.
Okay.
I've got to use the M&S voice.
Yes. Yes.
Smoky maple cured British bacon, mature cheddar, and Emmenthal cheese with a rich egg filling encased in wholemeal enriched pastry. This is not just any quiche.
It's
an
an
M&S quiche.
Yes, fantastic. I love it. And then the cinematography of the adverts.
Yeah.
Oh,
but this is just a quiche. Yeah. But it's not.
But you know what I love about M&S? Their slogan is like simply food. And they focus on like it's the simplicity, but they overstate the simplicity, and that focus on the simple things and the simple ingredients, but having the best of that. It's a ham and cheese quiche. Do you know what I mean? But it's the best cheese. It's the best ham.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, they're just Honestly, they got me in the bag. Yeah. I love Marks and Spencer's.
Are there any seasonal bits on your list? I think I've got a few seasonal items left to discuss.
I'd probably say there's so many things on here, but one thing that I literally grew up eating was the Victoria sponge cake from Marks and Spencer's. It's not in the bakery. It is like pre-made in a box.
In a box.
But that was a thing for me, my mum and my cousin. We would get the cake and would have it with some hot chocolate.
Oh.
And that was like one of the best pre-made cakes. It tasted fresh. Like it was just M&S Victoria sponge. And they've got another one now, which I think they've got one that is, they had two. I'll try and find it and post it on Instagram. But one was like the cream is slightly different. It's raspberry thicker, as well. And it's made with raspberry jam, not strawberry jam.
Is what you should be doing.
But yeah, the M&S Victoria sponge cake and their lemon drizzle and their carrot cake.
Yes. Carrot, I don't know if I've had that.
Yeah, I've had
I've had their carrot cake. You know the one that comes in the bar?
For like the meal deal one.
The meal deal one. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
And the brownie that comes like that is good as well.
Yeah.
But you already know what it is.
What is it?
The sticky toffee pudding. I had to pick one up today.
Yeah. So there's one on site right now.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
As in pick it up. I had to put it
back.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to be good. But the M&S sticky toffee pudding, the one that comes in the fridge section, it's like 2. So in the collection finest whatever, they have like a tray bake one that you can do it like the whole thing. I don't know if you steam it or whichever, but I like the one that just goes in the microwave because I need to eat this expeditiously. And I will say,
yeah,
it's not the best supermarket sticky toffee pudding because yes, I have tried them all.
Okay.
It's a bit small.
Okay.
It's a little bit small.
So it's the size, not the flavour?
It also isn't very runny. It's like, you know what it is? It's high quality.
Okay.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Sorry. This is somebody that lives in the fridges of Tesco. Lemon chicken.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Travel pots.
Shut up.
God.
It's not what I'm looking for.
I guess it's high quality.
It's too fancy for me.
It's high quality. It's not what I'm looking for. I want trash.
Yeah, I do. I want microwavable dessert.
Yeah.
This was not designed for that. They want me to steam it.
Yeah.
You know when you read the instructions and it's like, steaming is preferred, but if you're poor, I guess you could put it in the microwave too.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't run the gas for that long, then fine, stick it in the microwave. That's what I need. Okay? Right. I need it to be written the other way around.
So what's the best one?
Tesco.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember going to Morrison's and those people, but I definitely did M&S, definitely did Waitrose. Waitrose was the worst.
Do you know, I think we got to talk about them on another day, Waitrose, because when it comes to their own brand stuff,
they're not who
they're a bit, but you see when they're like branded selection,
range.
Yeah, the range.
The buyers.
Yes.
It's the buyers.
The Waitrose buyers, yes. But in terms of Waitrose product development.
Yeah, no. M&S has got it.
Yeah, they got it in the bag.
Got it in the bag. A product that I saw in there that I've never seen before, but I have heard rumours of on the internet, is the Passion Star Martini Sorbet.
I still haven't tried it.
I have not tried it, but I saw it and it's 1.2% alcohol volume, so you've got to get ID'd. So make sure you carry your ID when you pop out to M&S to grab it.
No, I have tried it once. I tried it in passing, but I've never bought a tub.
They also have the gin and tonic sorbet tub, so I feel like our little picnic that will go on. We'll have to grab these on the way, keep a little cooler.
Exactly. I've got one, you know.
Nice. A proper cooler?
Yeah, I've got one. And like the ice packs. I've got the whole shebang, honestly. I'm ready to go.
I've got most stuff, but I'm definitely not as good as you.
I'm a picnic connoisseur.
Yeah, you are.
One thing I don't buy from them, but it was interesting for me to see, is the sausages. You're a sausage person. They're gluten-free. M&S sausages are gluten-free.
Yeah, I know, because I bought them for you for Christmas and you weren't here.
I was sick.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, their sausages are gluten-free. They did have some chicken chipolatas. Don't know if they do like beef and turkey.
Yeah.
But I might try their chicken sausages because, as we know, I don't do heck chicken sausages.
As a whole, so M&S stuff we've said has got a few brandings to it. They have Plant Kitchen, which is their blue line, or Plant something, which is the blue one, and the purple one is gluten-free or free from.
Free from, yeah.
What's that saying for you and your people?
The only thing that I bought from them that was free from was an egg sandwich because I was desperate, and it was like gluten-free sliced bread. Which I don't know if anybody could ever get that right for me, if I'm being honest. It just was just the bread itself, I find it dry.
Yeah, sandwich
I don't buy gluten-free sliced bread. I buy either the loaf from Warburton's, the tiger bread, and I slice it, and it has to be toasted for me to really love it.
Yeah.
Or I buy the Warburton squares. Me, gluten-free bread, Warburton's.
Okay.
Waitrose gluten-free bread, yeah, sometimes.
But like, what about the gluten-free products, like the pizza? I don't know.
I've never tried it. If I'm being honest, I don't really buy too many like
that kind of stuff
alternatives in that way, because a lot of the time they can be a bit disappointing.
Fair enough.
I'd rather just buy the normal stuff and
go for the ingredients, then make the thing. Fair enough. The last thing that I picked up, which was obviously seasonal, actually they might sell it all year round because they're M&S, is the luxury fruited. Sorry.
So go on.
4 luxury fruited hot crust buns, enriched with hot crust bun unsalted butter, rich and aromatic, packed full of juicy fruits, mixed peel, and a unique blend of warming spices. Fruit and spiced.
Wow.
By M&S Food.
Sounds fantastic. You know that's somebody's job writing that copy. Can you imagine the pressure to get that right? But that was fantastic. For a hot crust bun.
for a hot crust bun. Yeah. But they have a range of them. So last year one of the ones I tried was white chocolate and caramel.
It was good.
It was really good, but it was sweet. Yeah. It could not be breakfast.
Okay.
Like a hot crust, but a toasted hot crust bun I could eat as breakfast, like a regular one.
With just a bit of butter?
With just a bit of butter.
Yeah.
Just
salted
a bit of butter.
butter?
I typically have unsalted butter, so
I love salted butter.
But
that would be nice with your, probably one of them butters, like a cinnamon butter.
Oh, with the maple butter.
Yeah.
We've got to go, now I've got to go back.
Yeah.
I did buy these and I ate them this morning. I ate 2 of them this morning for breakfast.
So you got 2 left?
Yeah, they're not for you. They're full of gluten. Anyway, they're delicious. And in the background of this picture, I can see the ones I saw this morning were the banoffee hot crust buns. So maybe that's their like sweet offering of the year, because last year it was definitely salted caramel, something. Blondie, salted caramel, brown.
I think you mentioned them before.
I was working with them last year for work. And the thing that I didn't pick up that they had last Easter, so you like Bailey's is the brand, but the drink itself is Irish cream liqueur. They have their own Irish cream liqueur because they have everything, but they have a hot crust bun Irish cream liqueur that they sell this time of the year. It is exactly what it says it is. So imagine it's Bailey's, but like cinnamony, nutmeggy, like it is good, but it's definitely seasonal. Like I'm not just gonna crack it open as often as I would a Bailey's. Like a Bailey's is a staple. It can go with a lot of things, but
there's a neutrality in like just
just the simple.
Baileys,
but once you start making it hot crust bun flavored, it limits its reach. Yeah. Like when would we'd buy it and have it on Easter Sunday. That's it.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, I think that's what I picked up today. Yeah.
My final one probably is there's a couple snack bits and bobs. I went for a phase of they've got like Taste of Thailand.
Oh yeah, and China.
The prawn gyozas.
Oh yes.
I really did enjoy those prawn gyozas, especially because they're pre-packed.
Yep.
You can steam them, or if you're like, I used to have them for lunch.
Yep.
And I can just put them in the microwave, and they still maintain some kind of crispy bottom.
Right.
They're actually really nice, and it's like prawn chunks in there. I think it's prawn and munch too. Okay. Maybe gyoza, and
I love the Taste of China bit, they do bao as well that you can microwave.
Yeah. And it's good.
Really good.
Okay, I got to try it. And then I did notice that they've got fig vinegar, which I was gonna pick up maybe for like a summer salad, because it's that time, clocks are going forward. Do you know what I mean? It's
summer might be a way off.
So I want to try that. That was M&S collection, and a bunch of like infused olive oils. And
so I buy the truffle oil from there. It comes in a very small bottle because it's very expensive, and it is good. It's not the best. The best one I've had is from Borough Market, one of the stores in there. But it's good.
I bought a truffle oil from Borough Market. It's probably the same place.
Yeah, it's good. So there were 2 things that I saw in M&S that I was quite disappointed were there for this great British establishment. One is M&S Food corned beef.
Your bottom lip was on the floor.
Delicious in potato hash.
No, sorry, no, excuse me.
It doesn't need the M&S voice.
Harleigh, you've got to do it.
Corned beef.
Yes, go on.
M&S Food corned beef. Delicious in potato hash and sandwiches. Chill before slicing. From select farms we know and trust. Always British beef. This is not just corned beef. This is M&S.
This is not Grace corned beef.
M&S corned beef.
Fantastic. This is why I love them. I need to buy that.
And the thing that was most surprising to me, number one, it's new.
Because
And
I'm
number
telling
2,
you,
it's £3.
but I told you corned beef is not cheap. We were trying to tell you, everybody that was about that life tried to tell you that corned beef is not cheap and it's a delicacy now.
Okay.
Okay, what else? What else disappointed you?
Next to the corned beef,
Yeah.
above the sardines,
Yeah.
was something I've never seen before.
Oh my god, is it jelly deals?
No.
Oh, okay, go on.
It's potted beef.
Oh yeah, you put that. I think it's like a spread or something.
So, it pretty much same description as the last packet, like always British beef. It just
Let me
says
see.
perfect with hot mustard and gherkins. But look at that jar.
It's the fat, and there's probably flavour in
What the
there.
hell is that?
Do you know what? There's something in me that was willing to give it a try.
Oh god.
But I love.
And it's £1.20.
Yes, it's cheaper than the corned beef.
Actually no, it's not. It's not cheaper per 100 grams.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
smaller. It's a smaller vessel. So this is 160 per 100
Vessel.
grams.
You love this one.
And corned beef is 146 per 100 grams.
Okay.
£3. M&S have started making corned beef. Like,
I don't think you saw your bottom lip. We have to zoom in on that bad boy.
I was very upset to see that.
Yeah. Corned beef is a staple,
I'm
mate.
gonna have all kinds of riff-raff shop in there.
Oh please. Like who? Me?
Yes. Yes, you.
Please.
That's everything I picked up. That's everything I saw today, actually.
Yeah.
Or that caught my eye. Obviously,
There's so many
they have
things.
so many things.
There's so many things.
It's difficult right now to navigate because of all the Easter stuff that's up. But we
frozen
definitely-
potato rusties. Those are quite nice.
Really good?
breakfast. Yeah.
Oh, I
actually
want
quite
to try
like
their
them.
hash browns.
Yeah, the
Suddenly
frozen
it's come to
potato
my mind.
rusties. I do like that.
Oh, another thing I've had is the end of the episode is gonna be ooh.
Yeah.
They're like breakfast pastries that you bake at home. They do
they're
the
good.
frozen bag. They're really good. They do like a
Okay.
pack of mini pan raisins,
Yeah. I want to try some of their pasta sauces. I'm not really a jarred pasta sauce person.
but there's a time and a place.
Yeah, I want to try. They've got a Calabrian chili.
They do good nduja.
Do they? Okay, let's give it a try because I'm very much Balazi.
Yes. You mentioned that on brand.
I'll give it a try. And my favourite grapes are from there.
I was gonna say, have you tried any of the weird fruit?
No.
Didn't you try those pale strawberries?
Oh, I did. I think you meant in terms of the grapes. I did try like the Tutti Frutti
Oh.
or whatever. But
But like bougie fruit.
yeah, I tried the wait, let me pull it
the
up.
light skinned strawberries.
Yeah, I tried the white pearl strawberries.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, they let me down.
Oh.
They weren't hitting. Yeah, the flavour was not consistent across the pick of the crop that I got.
Right.
So one of them, beautiful. I kind of got where they were going with it, but I needed another one to validate what my taste buds were experiencing. Nothing.
Oh,
I
really?
started to wonder if I had COVID. Then I tasted another one and I kind of got it.
Yeah.
Tasted another one, it was there. Another one, it wasn't there. So
disappointing.
it was disappointing. Yeah, they're very pretty. I think decoratively, I could use them. I'm still very keen to start making sorbets this summer. So
Yeah, you
I think with a
said.
bit of sugar, things to pull out the flavour. But I just think as a packet of strawberries, it's a no from me, dog.
Okay, fair enough. Anything else you want to share?
No, I think there's so much stuff in Marks and Spencer's. I love almost everything that's in there, if I'm being honest. They've got an Alfonso mango sorbet.
All right.
I like it, it's nice. Hackney gelato is still my favourite. Don't know if the branding is melting my brain, but it's a good mango sorbet.
Yeah.
We didn't even discuss, what's your favourite tinned cocktail?
Oh, M&S Tinnies.
Yes.
Free my dog. What's her name? Diane Abbott. They had her locked up for drinking
I'm
tinnies
telling
on the
you,
train.
I'm telling you.
I'm a porn star, babe. When it comes to those tinnies.
Yeah.
Sorry, they have to call them passion star these days
Yes.
due to the M&S voice. I love those, and I also love the pink G&T, and they also do a Cosmo one. They're all really good.
My favourite is the mojito. I've tried them all. The gin and tonic is strong. It's strong. In fact,
Dark
them-
green can.
Yeah, them tins generally they're like at 2 units. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
per
double.
tin.
They're doubles.
They're
They're
actually
doubles.
strong because I've had one, knocked it back at home. We started seeing double. The TV
Yeah.
was swimming. I didn't know what was going on. But I like the mojito one. The strawberry daiquiri, not strawberry daiquiri. No,
Cosmo,
the strawberry
they do a
daiquiri.
Cosmo.
The Cosmo is nice.
Yeah.
I like that one. The passion
Pink
fruit
tin.
one.
Orange
The-
tin.
I like it, but I find the mojito one for me a bit more
Better.
balanced. I just
find it
prefer
too
the flavour.
tangy.
Yeah, I like the mojito one. That's my one.
Yeah.
But I love them.
I just love getting them because I think, oh God, if they're not 3 for $5, I don't know, I'm going to riot.
Good luck.
If they're not 3 for 5, or maybe they were 3 for $6 actually. They might have been 3 for $6, but if they're not 3 for $5,
they're not on deal all year round though, are they?
No, they're usually on offer at certain times or in certain stations.
Yeah.
But I usually just get them anyway and keep them in the fridge because number one, I'm not going to make these cocktails at home, but I might just want to drink.
Yeah.
And they do a pina colada as well. Yes. They also do the pina colada juice. They do a juice that's pina colada. You can add whatever. Alcohol. They're both really, really good.
They've got a mixologist range, which I haven't tried, of like pre-made cocktails in bottles. They had an espresso. I'm joking. Just kidding. They had an espresso martini one, and I think you're supposed to shake it over ice and then whatever. I might try it. But we might try it. They've got an espresso martini. They had a couple of other flavors, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. No. But they come in like glass bottles, and I think they're for like parties.
Yeah, there might be margarita. Those kind of things usually come in margarita. Yeah, like a margarita mix or something.
Yeah, it's like tequila based. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, well, we might have to revisit this episode every now and then. Maybe we'll pick up some seasonal items like as the seasons change and review and maybe make a reel. Yeah. Share some of our findings. So we'll put up images of any of the things that we're talking about in this episode throughout the week this episode is out. Let us know in the comments wherever you found this video, and you can let us know what your favorite M&S goodies are. Follow us on Instagram. All of our Instagrams are in the description box below. Mine, Malaika's the podcast, TikTok, and our YouTube channel. And we will see you in an M&S Simply Food somewhere.
Maybe you could catch me sniffing with pastry crumbs on my mouth
and buckets of M&S mangoes.
Yeah, honestly.
Bye guys. Bye guys.